Good morning, y'all. As you can see probably from the back, it is just after sunrise, or at sunrise. Sunrise is 7 o'clock and it's 7:01. We spent last night in the rest area. I didn't film it. It was very stealth. I didn't want people to know I was in my car, although there were tons of cars. We were in Washington State, not far from the border of Oregon. This morning I got up, I left before 5, and we're in the Portland area now, headed south on I-5, and yeah, that's where we are. If you are new to this channel, hi, I'm Amy, and I travel in my 2022 Chrysler Pacifica Hybrid with my co-pilot Savannah Moon, who is sleeping right now. And we have been on the road since September 7th. We started in the greater Charlotte area of North Carolina, went I-70 route, which takes you through Kansas, Missouri, went to Utah. I'm trying to think, it's a little early. Went to the Redwoods, and then we went up to Forks, Washington. Then we went down to the greater Seattle area, specifically Redmond, to visit with my aunt and uncle. And now we are headed towards Orange County, California, where I grew up, and headed back towards North Carolina. So thanks for joining us, and let's get into our day. I had to look to see what day it is. It's September 26th. So we've been on the road since September 7th in this whirlwind cross-country journey. Oh, this sun is killer. Ooh, the sun. I've got a breakfast sandwich heating. And I really want some hot coffee, so I'm driving through McDonald's to pick up the coffee. But we've got our own breakfast sandwich, which we need to pull over to take out of the Hot Logic. Now, hold on, baby. Yeah. Don't park, please. So you can have some of Mommy's breakfast sandwich. Please don't park.
Would you like a receipt?
Yes, please.
Have a good one.
Thank you, too. Save that receipt so we can scan it. I think an online receipt does the same, but, you know.
Here's that coffee.
Thank you so much. Have a good day. Okay, good girl. I mean, you kind of barked, but okay, we're gonna find somewhere to park, not right there. Well, we can't anyways, it's curbside. It's very busy. Of course, it's early. I'm normally not driving through somewhere this early. Let's see. Oh my gosh, that sun is just killing me. Okay, we're gonna drive. Oh, that person is going so fast, and I did not think they were gonna stop. Lots of people looking for somewhere to park. What is this over here? Oh, there's a little shopping center. Oh, gosh. Oh. Winco Foods. Okay. Is there an area for my little Savannah Moon? Hello, sir. I wonder if I have something I can give him. I had cans of soup with Pop Tops that I gave a gentleman the other day. I don't know if I have anything. I'll have to look. All right, so we've got our breakfast sandwich here in our Hot Logic that we had plugged into the 12 volt. I'm going to remember and plug back in my cell booster because we've already got our Anchor charged to 100%, so we don't need to plug that in. I thought I was going to pull over much earlier, so the bread's probably hard on the bottom. No, just a little toasty. But we just had our, I got a pack of Walmart breakfast croissants, which are just fine. And, yeah, I put those in a rest area. Probably only needed a half hour, but it got a lot more. But it saves money and it's good, right? For these driving days, which this is just drive. All right, well, that was a nice and much needed break. The coffee tastes a little bit like dirt, but I need a strong brew, so this morning, so I guess that's okay. But if we're driving much longer in the sun, we're gonna have to keep taking breaks because it's really hard on my eyes, and that's okay. I'm trying to sit here in the shade, and I'm not sure what that person is doing. But we're gonna get back on the road for now. See you soon. Found a little spot in the shade, y'all. Sometimes you have to take a lot of breaks, and this is one of them because I've got a hat on, I have my glasses. I was going like this to try to keep that sun out from my left eyeball, with no avail. So we're just gonna take a little break here and walk Savannah Moon. Yeah. Oh, I don't know what you see. It's a little orchard. Yeah, we can't go into the orchard, baby. There's a fence. We gotta stay in the rest area. there's a deer right there by the roadside. Hello, Miss Deer. I hope she came out on here. It's a cute little area. We're just pulling around.
Proceed to the route. At the stop sign, turn right. Proceed to the route.
Oh, it's a little.
Proceed to the route.
Yeah, she's not happy with it.
Proceed to the route.
I just wanted to look around and
Proceed to the route.
eat our piece of pizza. That's all we want to do.
Proceed to the route.
Piece of pizza. That wasn't good, was it? And I should say before I forget, I have the Hot Logic Mini. There is one that's a little larger. Yeah, you want your pizza, huh? Okay, that was a nice little break with the exception of running up the curb thing. My car is so low. I've done that like 4 times since I've
At the stop sign, turn right onto Old State Highway 99 South.
The front end is low. I mean, I guess it's low clearance, period, but
In a quarter of a mile, merge onto I.
I thought we'd take a little detour and see what this. I saw a sign for Applegate Historic Covered Bridge, and I wanted to see what that was about. I'm sure it's something to do with the Oregon Trail, but let's see. This is cool. I guess there's a little stop. I should have stopped there and come back. This is Grave Creek. One would assume a bunch of people died trying to cross this creek. Find a place to turn around. We're going to go back through to that little parking area and see what it has to say. Okay, that was fun. I turned around by some abandoned place and it was like, could be a B movie, horror film. But, you know, it wasn't. I wanted to show you her looking out the window, but there you go. Oh, vehicle on bridge when lights flash. I didn't even notice that was one lane. Of course it was. Duh. we go. Let's do it again. That's cool. Wasn't that cool, Savannah Moon? Okay, now. I guess what I thought was a historic plaque just says, you know, you can't have fires here, that kind of thing. But that was still cool, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Just took that little detour. Yeah, I like doing those kind of things. Okay, probably couldn't see it on camera. There was a covered wagon museum and it was closed. So we probably would have learned the history there. So let me know if you guys like doing things like that. You just see something and you just pull off the road, and what kind of cool things have you found? So interesting as I travel and people are like, wow, I can't believe you're doing this by yourself, or whether you're alone or not, attempting to cross the country in a specific amount of time. And when I come through here and I see all the signs for the Oregon Trail, all I can think is, can you imagine? I mean, I just can't even imagine looking across this valley up at the mountains going, we're gonna cross that. Sheer determination. I mean, I know a lot of people didn't make it, but man, when they talk about pioneer spirit, yeah, that was definitely it. Back Mount Shasta. I wasn't sure this was even going to work out. I kind of forgot about it. I didn't forget about it, but I wrote off that we may be headed in another direction. But we didn't, and we got a really early start, because if you watched last night's video, I had to think about it, then you know that we stayed at a rest area and we left there in the wee hours of the morning. So we landed here about 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're enjoying the rest of our day, taking our favorite hikes and hanging out in our favorite campground. We will be fully rested and ready to go tomorrow. And it leaves us with a Google time. Google time, 9 hours. She is leading the way very rapidly. She loves, this is the day use area group campground. It's right across from where we stay. It's beautiful. Oh, I love being here. The safety patrol.
slow down, honey. She got a scent of something. Must be the little chipmunks or I don't know what they are. There's some other little animals. Gotta go around the tree, honey. I'm not going through all that. All this dirt getting kicked up everywhere. It was wet and packed, slightly packed the last time we were here. Now it's all over my clean pillowcase cover. Which is fine. It's fine. It's not actually where my head's gonna be. Guess we're dirt bagging it. For real, for real. You can see I've got my window screen up. This window screen for my sliding door allows me to roll down the window and get the fresh air, but not get any bugs. And there are like yellow jackets here, so yeah. Y'all, this is how much dust. I should have put that towel. I didn't even have the towel out, honestly, that I had on there when everything was wet. So I need to get that. My feet dirty. It's been a good day. It's been a long day. I've got the fan light beneath me shining up. It's kind of creepy, but if I stay like this, then it won't just glare my face. We heated all 3 meals in the Hot Logic. I don't remember if I showed the last one. Honestly, I can't remember. I don't think I did. But my aunt's kind of a low-key genius. She had, the cheesy roll-ups from Taco Bell? She likes to freeze those. And she's like, take some. And I'm like, okay. I mean, I like the cheesy roll-ups. I usually eat them with guacamole when I have them. But I just put them in the refrigerator and I heat them in my Hot Logic. And they were great. I mean, no, they're not the same as when you first get them. But I'm like, that is so easy. That would be a great finger food for the road. So make a note if you like to make a run to Taco Bell occasionally, because that was good. We're in one of our favorite campsites, campgrounds. We're in a good site as well. Just look over at the trees out towards Ascension Rock, Mammoth Mountain, and we've just had a really peaceful afternoon. My trip being only 28 days or however long it's going to be. And I say only, but when you're pushing to get across country, there's a lot of driving. So, I'll tell a little funny. One of my relatives is like, I'd like to see a little more than driving in your video. And I'm like, well, that's exactly what I did. Like, this is literally what I did. You have to drive a lot to get from North Carolina to the Redwoods. And if you're expecting to do that, I kind of like you to see that, and that is what I did. But anyways, yeah, you saw in upcoming videos, I guess it would be past videos now, by the time you see this, that I did spend, it was 3 or 4 days in Mount Shasta. And then I spent 3 nights in the Redwoods. And now I am headed back, and I hope to spend the day tomorrow with another YouTuber if that works out. And you know, in van life, it doesn't always work out. You got to be at the right place at the right time. But if it does, that would be great. It's also where I grew up from like 2 until after college. So I spent a lot of time there. And even though it's a quick trip on the way back, it'll be good. So have a good night. Love you guys. And maybe I will see you out on the road. See you next video. Bye.